What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I see it in the title. What's going down? Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Let's get to it, y'all. Big shout out to
So ready for this one. Cringe Jean Pierre. Cringe Jean Pierre. The literally dumber than Kamala Harris. The single dumbest hire in the history of the federal government. That's saying a lot, okay? I lived in D.C. I knew a lot of people that deserve to lose their jobs, and they will lose their jobs when Elon Musk gets done with the government. With Doge, do not anticipate having my words. I do not appreciate having my words twisted. She screams about democracy. Oh, yeah, baby. Cringe Jean Pierre lost her mind this week in her only press conference. Cringe screamed at Fox News' reporter in the room, and it was something to behold. Fox News reporter calls out Cringe Jean Pierre for asking when the hateful rhetoric against Trump will end. This resulted in KJP storming out of the room like a child. It's not fair.
And honestly, she always does this. I don't think she ever gave. I don't think from the clips that I've seen, I don't think she ever gave like a clear answer when questions are being asked. When it's a question asked, she'll leave. I see her leaving the room a lot. So
and since she runs away,
no surprise.
This is an amazing clip. Here we go.
As Gabe mentioned, this administration message to millions of Americans that they're going to wake up the day after the election if Trump won and have their rights stripped away, that democracy would crumble, and the president said today we're going to be okay. So how do you square that?
I can't square that. I'm going to square that in a way that hopefully makes sense, because I've been answering this question multiple times. The American people made the decision. There was an election 2 nights ago. There was. And it was a...
It's almost like I'm listening to Kamala all over again.
A free and fair election. And we respect the election process. We do. And Americans spoke. And so the job of the president is to make sure we respect that. The job of the president is to make sure that we have a peaceful transfer of power. That is what the American people deserve. And that's what we're going to, it's not complicated. It's truly as simple as that. As simple as that. The president called the president-elect, invited him to the White House. You know why? Because that's customary. That is customary. That is what you do. If you respect what the American people decided, that's what you do. And that's what the president's going to make sure that the Trump transition has what it needs. Which is being led, obviously, by our chief of staff here. Why? Because the president wants to lead by example. It's not complicated. It really isn't. And, that's important.
By example is the message to people who are fearful based on what the messaging was about the state.
Well, now you're just twisting everything around, and that's really unfair. No, it is. No, Jackie, it's unfair, because I've been standing here trying to be very respectful to what happened the last 2 nights ago. Being respectful. I've been standing here saying that we respect the decision that the American people made. I've been standing here and saying that the president's going to put the American people first. I've been standing here talking about how the president's going to make sure that they get what they deserve, which is a peaceful transfer of power. I do not appreciate having my words twisted. That is, I have been very clear, very clear about what the president wants to do, and the vice president. We want to make sure that we deliver for the American people. They deserve a peaceful transfer of power, and that's what you're going to see. Thanks, everybody.
You can tell who won that argument, because when a person just constantly just runs away, just thanks everybody and just go, that woman has never been clear on anything she says. I don't care. All the clips that I've been over, y'all know I've went over a lot of clips from KJP, and I'm telling you, there's nothing clear. The answers that she give, she beats around the bush, or she, does what she just did, which is walk out. Thanks, everybody. Let me gather my things. I'm out.
Cringe stormed out like a petulant little teenager. She was pushed by another reporter. The president repeatedly referred to Donald Trump as a threat to democracy over and over again. This morning, though, he said that they were all okay. It was just political rhetoric. The president is an optimist. So we're uniting with Hitler, is what they're saying. We're uniting with fascism and Hitler. Here we go.
Thanks, Karine. Picking up on that point just a little bit, earlier you said that the White House's view when it came to reproductive rights did not change from pre and post-election. The president repeatedly referred to Donald Trump as a threat to democracy over and over again. And this morning, though, he said we're all going to be okay. So, was that just political rhetoric?
I mean, if you know the president, you know that him saying we're all going to be okay, he's an optimist, right? He believes when you get knocked down, you get back up. We lost, but we're not defeated, right? We suffered a defeat, but we're not defeated. And that is the president's optimistic.
Oh, well, it's about to be defeated for you. And I don't want to speak bad on nobody or nothing like that, but in her case, he's cooked. I mean, honestly, like that's just me personally, because she up out of there. I mean, we all know that.
And that is the
she can't even answer questions.
President's optimistic nature. And it's very similar to the question that I just got from Karen. The president believes, as you asked me about the threat to democracy, believes in being an obligation to be honest to the American people. And we cannot forget, it wasn't, just really quickly, it wasn't just the president who was saying this, right? I mean, you had the former president, now the president-elect, talked about an enemy within, right? He talked about mistreating Americans who disagree with him. About
y'all see what they try to do? My thing is when you're in a fault with something, just be in a fault with that. Just be in a fault with that. Always, once you're always in a fault with something, or somebody even brings something up about Biden, brings something about Kamala, they literally go ahead. I gotta watch my words. I definitely do. But they shoot down Trump. Literally. It's crazy.
Terminating the Constitution.
Not literally.
From his former chief of staff, John Kelly. And let's not forget the former defense secretary, Mark Esper. We heard from them and what they had to say. So we weren't the only ones saying that. And the president does believe that he needs to be honest, has an obligation to be honest to the American people. Now we're in a situation where the American people have spoken, and we're going to respect the outcome of the election 2 days ago, because we have to respect our election system. It's important to do that. And at the same time, he's still a leader. He wants to make sure that he shows optimism, right? He wants to make sure that people understand that there is a tomorrow, right? There is going to be another opportunity to have your voices heard. And so that is
my thing is with it all is that what are people thinking? I feel like this is me just being 100, y'all, and because I'm tired of when you listen to her, it throws you off. Check me out, y'all. My thing is all these people saying, because I seen plenty of videos. When I say plenty of videos of people scared. Oh, this is going to happen. Bro, I would say that we're really lucky. I would honestly say that we're really lucky and blessed. I would say blessed. I would say blessed that we aren't in a worse position. And by all means, I don't want people that's like, oh, we are, bro. In a state, that Biden is in, the way that Kamala didn't, show up to me, didn't really work with Biden, didn't really, the way that all that, things could have been worse, I feel like. I really feel like things could have been real bad. And for people to sit there and say, because Trump got elected, that things are going to be bad and this, that, and the other, bro. Nobody was complaining when Trump was in office, bro. I don't care what nobody's. I did not hear, and I wasn't even in nothing political. I didn't hear nobody say nothing about Trump, bro. Nobody at all. I didn't hear nobody complaining about the pricing, complaining about this, complaining about that. I'm telling y'all, bro. And that's what's crazy. That's absolutely what's crazy. Those same people, but they didn't say nothing about Biden and Kamala. What was going on with them? About the immigrants, about the prices now, about, the wars, about nothing. It's crazy to me. I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all comments and thoughts. I'm tired of listening to KGP, honestly. And whatever she's doing right now, not answering the question. But definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Stay tuned for the next 2 videos drop tonight. Catch y'all on the next one.